Come on. Let's go. Here's another thing to make baseball a lot faster. If the pitch hits the batter with the ball, batter's out. You hit 27 guys, you yourself a perfect game, my friend. You get two really good, accurate pitchers out there, and you could be out of that ballpark in 15 minutes. You could be home watching football on TV and see some serious goddamn injuries. One more thing for baseball. Out in the outfield, I would have a series of randomly placed landmines. There's Marshall settling on the ball. Holy shit. Now, I must explain. The only reason I mention baseball, basketball, and football is because, to my way of thinking, these are really the only three sports we have. Nothing else qualifies as a sport, according to me.
Sophisticated, horny singles in the greater Chicagoland area and Schaumburg know a good time is just a phone call away.
Hi, I'm Bijou. Call me.
916-367-4774.
So don't wait. Call now.
916-367-4774.
Call us in English, German, or Polish.
21 hours a day. Get on the phone and then get off. But not off the phone, we don't mean. The other kind.
Call us. We love to party.
916-367-4774.
Call now. We're here for you.
916-367-4774.
No credit cards.
70 cents for the first minute, 6 cents each additional minute. Actual operators not in commercial. Some operators may be men doing a woman's voice. Please, no suicide calls.
The following program is rated TV-MALV. It contains strong language, violence, and nudity. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
Ladies and gentlemen, due to illness, tonight the part of
Stones and the Toy
will be played by
Stones and the Toy.
And now, please welcome...
Gentlemen, I give you... Surprise, motherfucker! Stones and the Toy.
All right. What's happening, everybody? It is 7 o'clock on Tuesday nights here on StonesRadioNetworks.com. You know what that means. That's right. It's your buddy, the Toy, bringing you live from our studio in the garage, the Stones and the Toy Show. What's happening, everybody? Let me introduce to you my good friend and star of the POS show and the main guy on this show, which is why his name goes first.
Oh.
That's how it works. Stone.
Hello.
Bing bong.
Hey. I don't have bing bong. I just have that for you. What's
all
up, buddy?
That's topical because Jeopardy is all over the news right now with the gambler dude.
Well, so you're gonna have to help me.
Excuse me, I got the burps all the time.
No, it's okay. You're gonna have to help me understand this. So this Jeopardy contestant is he's a mathematician gambler, right? Like he's an MIT guy gambler. Is that what? Help me understand it better.
I don't, to be honest with you, I've just read more about everybody's concerns with the whole situation.
Okay, I thought you
No. I don't know 100% of his background. I know he's brilliant, obviously, and he's just got a wealth of useless knowledge. But yes, I do believe that he is a numbers guy. I don't know if he went to MIT or not, but I know he does have a background in numbers, and he is a professional gambler, which means that he knows what he's doing, what he's wagering.
Yeah.
But his strategy, or his excellent strategery, as I like to quote our president.
Strategery.
Retard alert.
You know what's sad?
Retard alert, class.
It's sad that I miss him. I really miss W.
Don't.
Anyway,
we're
not going to get there.
All right.
So, the thing is he's all about, we all know the logic. It's not like he's the first one to think of it, but he's getting all the $2,000 clues first and working his way backwards up the list. So he's raking up his money, and he knows by watching the game that most of the daily doubles are buried in the higher dollar categories.
$2,000, $1,800.
And
yeah.
usually, and it's usually in one of the random wacky ones, So he knows to go there after he's built up, $10,000 on 5 $2,000 questions, and then he finds one at the $800 range or something like that, and then he bets it all. And then he bets it all, and then all of a sudden he knows it because it's an easier question than the ones that he's already railed through.
All right.
And so he just keeps going, and I've seen it. I actually watched an episode for the first time.
Okay, wait, hold on. So is he beating people by just like pure dollar amount, but not like very much, or is he like trouncing people with just?
Okay, it's like if we were gambling with, I think it was Daniel Tosh said that you can. Gambling is an Olympic sport if you can play with your company's GDP or your country's GDP.
Yeah.
So it's like, Costa Rica's in with 15 coconuts. That's how this guy is. That's much better.
I was waiting for you. You just didn't sound like you were.
I did.
Coming
Yeah.
through.
Sorry, everybody, if I was a bit distant, but
all right,
but that is much better.
All right.
So he is trouncing people. He's beating them. The episode I watched, which happened to be the one where he set the record so far, where he won $131,474.
Holy shit! On Jeopardy.
On Jeopardy, the next person had like 16 grand.
Oh my lord! Now, because I remember when the guy that won like 90 weeks in a row or whatever.
Yeah, Ken Jenkins.
But he was averaging like $50,000 and $60,000.
Not even. He was only averaging like 31, I think is what it was. And so like after, I think he did like 74 episodes or something in a row. He only walked with $2.5 million.
That's it.
I mean, for that many episodes, it seemed like it'd be a lot more, but he got $2.5 million. And
wow.
And this guy is at like 12 episodes.
Yeah.
And is at like 1.8.
Holy shit.
So he's
pays
like
to be on Jeopardy if you know how. First of all, if you know all those facts.
Yeah, I mean,
right?
he's legitimately brilliant.
But he also knows the strategy of the game, and he's using it to his advantage. Well,
yeah, he's a gamer, in that he knows strategy, and he's got a quick thumb.
Fuck him.
So,
but good for him.
But yeah, it was like he got up to, in the first like 10 questions, he was up to like $5,600, right? And then, and so then he got a daily double, and so he doubled it, and he missed, and he got down to zero. And then he had control of the board. So then he just went to the $1,000 question and just kept working his way back up. And by the commercial break, he was up to 14 grand.
Oh my lord, dude. Well, maybe, maybe I have to invest a little bit of time in Jeopardy because now it seems like it's kind of fun.
It is.
I mean, I've watched Jeopardy, trust me, in the past, and it's something that my kids frequent.
With it's grandma. A great show.
Well, with grandma, that's like their 7 o'clock thing to do, right?
On. Yeah.
And so they all get together and they watch, and I think it's cute. But I just, after a while, I've gotten bored. Now, I will say when I was watching it, I was pretty good.
Right.
I was pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd be so good anymore because I'm just not as well read anymore.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Well, no, I think he'd do fine. It's funny. My ex-wife used to call me Jeopardy smart. That's the way that I am because I have a lot of useless information in my head that just doesn't go away.
Well, believe it or not, we're going to get to some of that useful information that's bobbling around in your head tonight.
Yeah, but I'm not going to be quick enough on the button.
No, you won't.
Especially not this one because this is a knife.
I know.
Well, that's not really a knife.
Oh, you want to see a knife?
No.
Well,
speaking of knives, I want to say hello to my friend Rogan real quickly.
Rogan?
Rogan. He has just finished his lab final at the University of Nevada at Reno campus.
Oh, we just
home of Jim Dangle.
We just call it Nevada now.
Oh, okay.
It's just Nevada.
I know.
Because they're so big.
Because they're the Wolfpack, baby.
Yeah, you just call them Nevada. You don't have to call them UNR or
I know.
Nevada for Reno or anything like that.
But
anyway, we'll shout out to him right on.
Yes, he's going through school. He's going to be the future of our law enforcement. One of the finouts, and he's looking towards becoming an FBI agent, I believe.
Okay.
He's getting his criminal justice degree.
If you're listening to the show, please turn it off now.
Trust me. Coolest dude out there.
Erase your browser history after all of this.
That's
and
true.
Disassociate yourself with us entirely.
That's true.
I'm
sorry, I didn't even think about that.
If you don't, you will never ever make the FBI. I'm telling you right now. I had a couple of buddies who had,
delete this episode.
Yeah, well, just delete.
Don't post this part.
Delete anything that you have anything to do with Toy or me. All right, let me just tell you. A couple of my buddies, they had applied.
Anyway, I'm proud of you, kid.
I had people come over to the house, sit down, and go through the interview process.
Right.
Let me tell you, neither one of the guys that I gave glowing reviews about.
Right.
None of them made the FBI.
I think it's how you
I'm
come.
just saying,
maybe
dude.
it's how you come across, because I had a similar experience
Yeah.
with a former roommate of mine in college.
Okay.
That was, he was a ROTC guy, and so when he graduated,
That's ROTC for all you,
ROTC.
other people.
When he graduated from college, he had to go do his 4 years in the Army. And so he was a brilliant individual.
Yeah.
And I would wholeheartedly trust him with this job in military intelligence.
Yeah.
And that's what he was getting into.
So did you have to go through the interview process?
So they went and tracked us all down. And
Yeah.
they asked some hilarious questions that we had to be very serious that he did not do. But he had a nickname, the Titty Feeling Villain. Because when he would get hammered and blackout drunk, he would start just grabbing titties for no reason. And but at the same time,
Yeah.
the rest of the hours of the day, I mean,
Yeah.
the straightest laced guy you'd ever
Right.
meet, But then he
You're
just
talking
got him.
college, man.
Yeah, you get him blacked out, and he became the TFE, baby. It was all good. So, but I would
TFE,
I would
dude.
totally trust him with the secrets of our country. So,
Well, that's good. Secrets of the country are not going to come out here tonight on the Stones
not
and
at all,
Toy Show.
'cause nobody tells us anything anyway.
Welcome to the show. It is Tuesday. It's approximately 7:10 on the West Coast, 10:10 on the East Seaboard. You're finding us on StonesRadioNetworks.com,
And if you're in a foreign country,
Mixler app.
I have no idea what time it is because I don't know what country you're in.
Yeah.
But please identify yourselves
Oh yeah,
by giving us a shout out
Go
on the
ahead.
telephone.
yeah.
Give us a call, man. You know that little device you have?
916
367.
4774.
Very nice.
Yeah,
Yes.
I miss, especially after doing a lot of cutting of old, trying to get our new show back together.
Right.
I'm using some of the old stuff, obviously, because
course.
you got to
Classic.
recycle it. It's classic.
Xanadu made an appearance last week.
Xanadu did make an appearance last week. I apologize to everybody listening now that listened last week.
Definitely get that one off your browser history.
Not one that you unless you do think
I mean, that's all
the
fine.
asshole is like a flower. I mean, if
It's a
that's
delicate flower.
if that's how you believe, then leave it on your browser history.
Sure.
In fact, play it every day.
Write an essay about
Okay.
it. Why not?
Yeah, but we did have a few technical difficulties last week, but because I've been doing all this preparation,
The
I've heard
technology was too high.
I've heard so much of our old stuff recently. It just I get a huge giggle out of a lot of the stuff that I've heard. recently.
Yeah, I haven't had the opportunity really to revisit. Like I told you, I only listened to what turned out to be episode 94, which
Okay.
was
Phantom.
Phantom visits the
Yeah.
studio when we were the thing, and that made me laugh, not because of anything that we did, but it was just 100% Phantom is just
Right.
fucking classic, man. That guy is so great. And I remember how dejected I felt when he left because he just did his Phantom thing. It just ran right over me
And then just walked out.
and then just left. And
Yeah.
it was like, wow, that was Phantom. And I just got broken.
Well, Phantom loves you.
Well, I love him as well. It's a mutual
I don't-
thing. And I know you guys
I
have
don't know how much he loves you.
Not
'cause
much.
It's not much for me. So if it's not much for me, it's got to be slightly less than that for you. But
No,
he
I'm
does
sure.
love you.
No, I
You know what I mean?
appreciate that.
I don't know if that makes any
No,
sense or not.
it really does. It's funny that because I saw that after you tweeted out earlier this afternoon, before I became a community servant,
Which we might get to.
we could probably get.
We
to
might
that.
get to
yeah,
that.
you never know. But he retweeted it immediately that we were putting on a show tonight, and I was like, I know that's more you related than me, but at the same time, I know that it's just weird to me that like I tried to express to him when he was there back then a few years ago.
Yeah.
I grew up listening to him,
Yeah.
and some of the questions I had for him from back a long time ago, he gave me credit for, but then he just turned around and shoot me down, But,
Well, I mean, that's how it works, dude.
Mhm.
If he's done nothing for you, he's given you a life lesson in the business of radio.
absolutely.
You know what I
Yep,
mean?
Absolutely.
Just because he's
You got to be far quicker than I am. I'll
just
tell you that much.
just because he's nice to you on air doesn't mean he gives a shit about you off the air.
Yeah.
So just remember that.
Yep.
And if you know that going in,
Then
you
it's
might just
far
get
better.
something out of
Yeah,
it.
exactly. Exactly. Well, a good friend of mine from the helicopter days used to tell me, expectations are the root of all heartbreak. So
Well,
just don't expect anything,
don't
and you
expect
won't
anything.
you won't get saddened.
No shit. No shit. Well, tonight on the show tonight we have several things. We have an episode of In the Corner with Dr. Toy tonight.
Ooh, diagnosis murder.
It's pretty important. It involves both animals and humans.
Oh snap!
And
son.
so you're gonna have to put your thinking cap on. You're really gonna have to help me out here because I'm very concerned
Okay.
for my own well-being going forward. So
is it an African or
we're
European
ju- we're-
swallow?
we're
That's
just-
really what I need to know.
we're gonna get there. And then you want to talk about this Florida Man challenge.
I do. I'm so curious because again, so much shit happens in Florida. I had another one today. Okay.
Okay, well hold it. You gotta hold it. Okay, see.
Can't.
Well, we might just have a
It's
segment of
topical,
Florida. I
kind
know.
of, because it's about
Okay.
Easter.
Okay, but we might have a segment.
Happy
on Florida
Easter, everybody!
just for you.
Happy
Oh, yeah.
420.
Hey, stop swinging around. I don't know what the hell you're doing over there.
I unplugged my headphones. There,
Yeah.
perfect.
Stop unplugging shit over
It
there.
got wrapped around my foot.
All right. So, we might get to a Florida segment. That's fine. But we
This one's awesome.
we have two things that are right on the top of the list, and I don't know which one I want to take up for. In fact, I do know which one I'm going to take up first. I'm going to take up the part of the intro that we played
Yes,
coming in
that's-
tonight
that's
because
fair. 'Cause otherwise we'll forget again.
yeah, and well, not only that,
No, that
that, because you'll forget, or I'll forget, or somebody will forget.
we will forget mutually.
So
By the way, you got your wish. Sacramento kid did well, hit a grand slam, but
Yeah.
the Giants still won the game.
there you go. See, Steven Hernandez, it's okay. We can allow the sack kid to get his grand slammy and his double,
and make himself a
Yeah.
name for himself, but
Yeah.
at the same time, we still walk away
but we
with the
still
W.
walk away
So,
with the dub, dog.
hi, Steve.
So we love you, it.
No, that's name is retired and dead.
No, in fact, that's you know what? Screw that. We're gonna address that right now.
Okay.
Okay. So you at one point in time said, or actually it was just last show. We're not gonna talk about some of our old friends in their past nicknames.
Or nicknames affiliated with other things.
Yeah. Okay. Well, here's the thing: is the nickname "It" was given to Steven Hernandez by us because of him.
Really?
And I had a feeling you didn't realize that. So I
I
gotta
didn't.
do something for you.
I thought he was affiliated. I thought that was affiliated with the other guys.
No. So
Oh well, then we'll bring that back.
let me do
I'm
this.
sorry, I
I'm a-
fucked up.
I'm
I'm
a-
a stoner.
It's totally okay. Well, no. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tell you to wait till the break,
Okay.
and instead of you going to take a piss, you're just gonna have to hang out, and you're gonna
Okay.
have to listen to the break.
Okay.
And then you'll understand exactly what I'm saying.
Okay.
So he's
Oh,
the
I
it.
think it's coming back to
He
me
is
now.
the
It's,
it.
it's from his old. Well, so going back to that
Yes.
episode of Phantom, I
Yes.
listened to the break there. And
Okay.
all of his
Yes.
intros or whatever they were from us.
And he ended it with it.
Yep,
Okay.
that's right.
And then we started calling him the it.
it. Yep.
So
I
that is
remember
our
now.
nickname for him.
Okay.
And
Fair enough.
So
Yes.
I'm rescinding your rescindal
Please.
of the
You're
nickname.
overriding the
Yes,
the rescension.
Here's my gavel. That's my overturn.
Thank
okay?
you, Your Honor.
All right. So we've now that corrected.
Okay,
That's correct.
fantastic. I will go back to that. Hi, it.
So now,
I missed you
now,
as the it.
now I'm going to move on and enjoyed this because it has to do with baseball and it's topical.
Indeed.
It's topical for a couple
Not as
of
topical
reasons.
as the Easter Bunny story. but-
No, it is not. We'll get to your goddamn Easter Bunny story. But so the other day you walk in here and you're like, dude, I heard this hilarious rant by George Carlin
Yep.
About baseball and how to fix it.
Yep.
And then so I played the cut for anybody who didn't hear it, got to listen to the beginning of the show, What is it? What's the word list?
Replay it.
No,
Rewind.
Lay
back. Relax.
Listen, you got to learn to listen and listen to learn.
Sure.
That thing. You don't know that? Anyway.
Dude, I just learned about the difference between the intellectual quotient and the emotional quotient
Oh,
like
God.
2 days ago.
You're killing me. So anyway, you come in here and you start describing this thing. Now explain to me again. You're like George Carlin started saying he could fix baseball.
Yes, by speeding it up.
How?
And that was basically every batter gets one swing. And if you get a hit, then great. And if not, then you're out.
Okay.
There's that.
Okay.
The second part was if the batter gets hit by a pitch, you're out. So if you have two accurate pitchers, you can throw 27 consecutive outs and you
Yes.
have a perfect game and you can be out of the stadium in 15 minutes and be home to watch football.
Which is a very smart idea, except now that you say that there was a question I had in that whole thing that I forgot to ask is So if you have two good pitchers who are really that good and they hit 27 consecutive,
There's
you're tied nothing.
right. So there's got to be either ties in baseball
So how is
and no
George?
extra innings.
How does George fix that? No, listen.
Well, no, but then we started figuring out
Well,
how you do what happens if you actually hit the ball.
Okay, well, that's the point that I was going to get to is so he comes up with all these good plans,
Right.
But the execution of them are,
It can be difficult.
I think it leaves some room for interpretation,
Right.
so to speak. Okay, so if you and I wanted to change the game of baseball,
Mhm.
okay, and the only reason why we're going to change it is because we want to speed the game up.
Sure.
Okay,
And make it far more entertaining
and I guess far more entertaining is
for those that find the game boring.
Okay, see, thank you. That's what I'm
There
getting
you
at.
go. For
okay?
those that find the game that takes they don't see that they don't enjoy the strategy, they don't
Right.
understand the execution and why things happen the way they do.
Yes.
They think it's boring to watch on TV or whatever. This would certainly change that.
I think entirely
Absolutely.
because the first constraint I think I would put on this entire thing, okay, because the object of the game is no longer for the pitcher to throw strikes. The
It's to hit
object
the
of the
guy.
game is to hit the guy,
Right.
right? Excuse me, and we're giving him a helmet, right? Like it's the same
Yeah.
same rules apply. He doesn't go up there in a hockey gear.
Oh no,
setup,
he's
right?
he's a baseball
So he's a
player.
baseball player. Okay, I just wanted to check. I needed to make sure.
But I do have a question about that since you bring up the helmet. Do the pitchers have to wear the silly fucking Spock helmet thing?
Only if they want to. I mean, that's up to them. The
Okay.
pitchers
So
don't.
okay.
it's-
So gear
it's-
is still
yeah.
the same. All
Gear's
right.
got to be the same.
Okay.
Okay, so we're not changing gear.
Right.
All right. So then the first constraint that I put on this entire thing is that the pitcher has to pitch from, first of all, he has to pitch from flat ground.
Okay.
Okay. And it's got to be like 75 feet. Okay. The reason why I say that,
I
okay.
want to see Randy Johnson come out of retirement. That's all I want to see.
Well,
Throw
here's-
from 60 feet, 6 inches.
Okay.
To try and throw it at a human being, not a
That's-
strike zone.
That's my point. Okay. Because at 60, no, that's too close.
That would be
And
awesome.
at 17 inches off the ground,
And-
it's
oh.
not fair.
Timmy would be back in a
Okay.
hurry,
It's
dude.
not fair. So I put it on flat ground. I move it. Let's move it back to 70. Okay,
Okay.
let's just be fair.
and
Move it
6
back to
inches,
70.
just to
And
maintain
6
that,
inches,
that
yes.
historical
Yes.
reference.
So it's 76, 70 and 6.
Right.
So, but that constraint requires another constraint, and that is the size of the plate. Okay, because in my opinion, we can't let baseball we're changing it entirely, so it's no longer baseball. So we have to keep baseball aspects going here. Okay?
Right. Well, the
So-
plate is still a place to score onto.
Well, it's also a place that in order for the pitcher to hit the batter, the ball has to cross the plate. Okay. But again,
Okay, I see. But the batter has to be standing on the plate.
but the batter, literally the batter's toes have to be touching the plate. Okay. And they can't move. Okay. They can't move. So it's either you
Now it's getting
swing,
complicated.
you swing and you hit it, or that ball comes right in on you and you take one. Okay. Or you duck out of the way because it's a fastball over the middle, or you see
Well,
what I'm
either
saying?
way, you get one swing, so you're out. So
So that's
it
my
doesn't
point.
really matter. But
Okay, so how many pitches does the pitcher get to do this?
if he's doing it right and they're not hitting the ball, 3.
So
he gets one pitch to hit the guy, and if he doesn't hit the guy, or the
Okay.
guy gets a hit,
yes,
or the guy swings and misses,
okay,
he's out.
That's
so
one.
that's one.
So, but if he doesn't hit the guy and the guy doesn't swing, and it's not a strike, does the pitcher get to throw again, or is that a automatic home run?
No, I think you have to swing. I think there's no question at it. You have to
so
swing.
then with that particular rule, that's when I'm saying, dude, okay, screw the bat. We now have to go to like a
tennis
racket.
racket.
We have to go to a racket. Okay.
I think they should be able to use.
You can use a highlight ball if you like, but it's got to be
No.
a racket.
Oh no! I
Stone.
think they have to. The red bats for little kids.
Yes.
They have to use those, but made of wood.
Okay. Okay.
You know what I'm
there's- Redwood trees
It's a
are
sh-
available.
It's a shorter bat.
yes.
It's good and stout,
Uh-huh.
but you got to be strong enough to use it.
That's right. That's
and
right.
Because you got to be strong enough to take these 99-mile-an-hour fastballs off your dome.
Okay. I take back everything that I've said about where the batter stands. Okay. The plate is
Because we had a thing about the batter's box, not
Yeah.
the plate.
no, well, the batter's box. My idea was the batter's box was essentially one solid line. You had to stand on that line on either side. And you couldn't
Mhm.
move. I think I have a better idea
Okay.
because I'm requiring the pitchers that the ball has to go over the plate.
Okay.
Okay, it has to go over the plate.
Okay.
So the batter has to stand on the plate.
Right.
The plate now is 2.5 feet wide.
Okay.
Okay, 2.5 feet wide.
So it's double the size that it is now.
Correct.
Okay.
So now the batter can literally stand in the middle of the plate, and the pitcher has to try to hit him. He can't leave the plate, but he also has to try to hit the ball
Okay.
without being hit.
Okay.
So this is literally like a game of dodgeball, right? And now
Yes.
screw the racket, give him the bat back,
Right.
because I think he has more opportunity now.
Yeah.
Okay, to keep the game true.
Are we going to give him a real
Okay.
bat, or are we going to give him the short red bat?
Real bat,
Okay.
real bat, real bat, real bat.
But it's better to probably use like a 30-inch bat than it would be to
I
use
would
a 34.
I would say bunting in this league is probably going to be a high priority.
Right.
Okay, swinging for the fences isn't going to happen. So that's why I say if you get on base,
Uh-huh.
okay, if you get on base, be it a single, double, or a triple, fuck it, it's a home run.
Okay.
Okay, it has to count for a run. All right, it has to, because the object of the game is to not get hit by the ball. So if you
Right.
are able to avoid that, you have to be rewarded in somehow.
I think
some way.
I think all we do is we change the pitching and the hitting, and the rest of the game stays intact. So you still have to play it like a regular. You still got to run 60 or 90 feet down to first base,
Yeah.
and they still got to play whatever you put into play.
You're right. No,
You know
you're
what I'm
right.
saying?
You're
So-
right. But if you're safe, so say you bunt
Right,
Just-
and you can run it out.
and you run it out and you beat it out to first base and you get there, then
You're on first base.
no, then everybody goes, fuck it, it's a
it's
run.
a field goal.
Yeah, fuck it, it's a fucking field goal. Get back in the dugout.
Well, then why would anybody ever run to second?
All right, fine. Okay, no, we can do this. No, we can do this. We can do this.
Because what we had initially
Because
given, like they get like a double automatically.
So
and
then we have to
it's-
bring the fences like 150 feet in, because the opportunity for a guy to even get a good piece of wood on the bat is going to be so rare that they're not going to be able to hit it that
Can you
far.
think about who the greatest home run hitter could be, though?
Oh,
You know what I'm
God.
saying? At like 6
Yeah.
home runs a
Oh,
season.
Jose Altuve, dude, because he's like 5'3", so like he's the perfect guy for this.
Exactly.
Like you have to throw it in a certain spot to hit him because he's so tiny,
Right.
right? But yet he's so strong, and he's one of the guys who can actually use a 39-inch bat, right?
That's true.
And get out way out in front of it, dude, and hit it right down the line.
No, I think we keep it that way.
All right,
I think we keep
Okay.
it much more that way.
all right.
And because, you know,
But here,
how many games this season? I still maintain 162 game season.
no, wait, no. I've already
You can expand the roster to 56 players,
no.
but that's it.
I still want.
You still got to figure out how to field
I s-
9 guys at a time. It game 161 when all these guys are out on concussions and broken faces and things along those guys.
No. No, wait, hold on.
Definitely.
Hold on.
I think there'd be a lot more hockey goalies as baseball players. That's all I'm saying.
All
Because
right.
they'd be like, fuck it.
So
become Canadians.
if this is a-
Canadians' new national sport.
if it's a nothing game,
Canadian.
okay, and it goes into
Go
extra
Canadian.
innings, here's what we do. Is then we bring 2 batters up to the plate.
At the same time,
If it's a nothing game,
they both got to stand on the plate too.
they both have to stay out of the plate. You preferably want a lefty and a righty, but however you work
knows?
this. I think that's ideal for extra innings, okay? And then any hit wins, right?
Okay.
Like any hit wins,
Okay.
okay?
Then check this out.
But the pitcher has to hit
One of the two guys.
one of the two. Oh, I was gonna say,
But they can both bunt at the same time. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Is if they both bunt it, right?
Yes.
At the same time.
Yes.
They both lay down the bunt position.
uh-huh.
The guy from the left-handed batter's box
Doesn't
has
have
to run to
to
third. And the other guy has to run to
Okay,
first.
see, no.
So who knows? There could be a collision at home plate and nobody will run to any base.
Or there could be a collision at second base.
Yeah, you never know what could happen.
I don't know, because see now. Well, yeah, I kind of like that.
That's a good
I
one.
kinda like that.
Just in extra innings, though.
Just in extra innings, yeah.
Right.
Like this is where.
So that gives the fielders 2 options to throw somebody out.
Yeah.
And it gives the offense 2 options to hit the ball. But they still only get the 1 at bat.
I got to take this one step further. No, I'm going to take it one step further. I
Is
don't-
it possible?
Yes, it is. Okay. Every team has an offensive group and a defensive group. Okay.
Can I just give some love to the struts that are on right
Yeah.
now? By the way,
Right on.
Remember we saw the struts.
Yeah.
Open for the crew, man.
It was pretty
It was
sweet.
fucking great. I love these guys. I actually have all of their records.
We
Well, both of them. Well, 3 of them, because the first record was released in
We
the
have-
UK differently than it was in America. So I have both versions.
we have an offensive team and a defensive team for baseball. The defensive team is made up solely of beat ball players.
Oh,
Okay.
yes. Okay.
Okay.
Of course.
And then the offense is made of all of sighted players. Okay. And the pitcher has to be sighted. This is just key in the whole thing because I think even in regular beat ball, the pitcher has to be sighted. I don't think they have a blind guy pitching to other blind guys.
I think that would be
I don't
awesome.
believe that that's how that works. I have seen it on ESPN Ocho. I don't know. I don't recall who was pitching. It wasn't Don Drysdale. I know that. But that's what we do. So now you have your big major leaguers up there,
Yep.
right?
Yep, absolutely. And then the defensive players, we are an equal opportunity sport. So it's beat ball. So we play for the non-sided.
So we
Defensive team are non-sided.
So we
Very
put
good.
we put the beep in the
In the ball.
baseball.
Right.
Okay. You taking a major leaguer, dude? Hold on. You take a major. You're a shortstop, dude. Who's got a glove and no fucking clue where the ball's coming from. And have a major leaguer hit with 100 miles an hour. No,
But no, you
no.
got to remember.
That is going to kill. No, it actually makes for great TV.
That's what I'm
Great
talking about. We're
TV.
trying to bring it back. We're trying to change this game to bring more viewers and raise the
Okay,
excitement
well,
level.
first of all, have you ever seen beat ball?
No, I haven't.
You haven't
Not
seen-
until just as I was trying to find out what it
You
was.
know, we have a really good friend. Well, he used to be a really good friend. He probably hates me. I know he hates me. Blind Neil. Remember Blind Neil?
I do remember Blind Neil.
Blind Neil played beat ball.
Okay.
Like pretty high level beat ball. Okay. Like not quite to the beat ball world championships,
Okay.
but really high
That's
up
not in
there.
Williamsport, is it?
They wouldn't fucking know.
That's true. Just tell wherever.
It could be a real into dude.
Be a fucking parking lot.
Tell they're not even playing. Dude, stop it. All right, so people, there's a sighted pitcher and the sound of the ball, and that's how they hit, and that's how they feel. They hear the ball, and then they yes, beep. I just said beep ball. They hear the ball. Okay, they have their coaching staff and managers are yelling out to them, left, right, back.
How
Okay.
long does the ball beep?
It beeps until I don't know.
Is it like
just
continuous beep, or is it just one beep? So like one long beep, and you got like 5 seconds to run towards it, and
They're
then you're on
not-
your own.
They're not that fucked up. I don't think so. Because first of all, the games don't last that long.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't imagine so. If you play 9 innings, are you
The
kidding
hardest,
me?
the hardest thing I ever watched though was watching these guys run the bases. You know, because they don't know. Like you're standing on first and you think you know where second is. Sometimes you just
Oh
don't,
my
bro.
God.
Sometimes you
Well,
just
that's what the
don't.
base coaches are for, right? Not the base-
Oh, as long
we
as you're
have-
sighted.
Do we have sighted base
I
coaches?
don't know.
My question also comes back to the umpires.
I would change. So there's a couple things I would do for b-ball that I would change. All right, I would put a blind guy at the mound. All right, I would totally
too.
put one. Out
I
there.
would too.
Like, not
But you got to give them a target that makes sound too,
no. Hold on, but
or just somebody that can aim them.
a guy who's clinically blind, right, but still has that little bit of sight, right?
So
You know what I mean?
legally blind, not clinically blind.
Yeah, thank you. The legally blind guy.
Right.
I would make him the pitcher, right? And I would also get a legally blind umpire to make it fair for everybody, right? Because first of all, what did I tell you when I first started talking about this? It is not fair to have a sighted umpire at a beat ball game because nobody else can see the shit that's going on, but he has to watch the entire fucking game start to finish. That is not fair. Okay, please do
He
some
makes
justice.
$150,000 a year.
No, I know he makes $15 a game. Okay, it's not fair for the dude. He doesn't deserve that.
We're talking about Major
Okay.
League beep baseball.
I don't know if we are.
Beep ball. Something I don't know. Something beep.
It's beep. ball.
No, I get that. Well, that's its own thing. We got to
Yes.
figure out how we're going to throw the ball at the batter every time.
Okay,
though.
well,
so we
so-
need a whole new name.
Well, again, I'm not certain of this, but I believe the beep ball is like a foam softball. Right?
No,
Like a
no.
it's like a heavier.
Oh,
no,
but
it's
it
not
probably
rubber.
it probably is, but no, we're using either frozen hockey pucks.
No.
No,
We
we got
keep
to
it
use
at
a ball.
baseball.
So
We're
no,
keeping
we're
it
using a
baseball.
Major League Baseball then.
Oh my lord! How are you gonna put a beep in a Major League Baseball?
I used to have an alarm clock that was a Major League Baseball.
Oh,
You can
so
throw
it's
it
already
across,
made.
so it's already been done.
made.
I mean, it wasn't.
Shit, just call up Sports Illustrated. Get it with your subscription.
That's really, I think, where I got it. As a matter of fact,
Yes.
in like 1982.
Oh my lord! Listen, I think we could actually improve beep ball better than we can improve baseball, because our baseball idea, which again I like, but it's you're making baseball into a gladiator sport.
I like that part.
In my opinion, beep ball is almost already there, because yes, the fielders have gloves, but I've watched games, they dive onto the ball as if it's like a greased up pig. Okay. And then they gather to their feet and they go to throw to wherever they're throwing, but they have no idea where they're throwing.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. We can fix some of these things in beep ball. In baseball, I think we're just going savagery, and I'm not sure I like that.
I don't know. I kind of like the idea of combining the two,
I'm not,
starting our own,
I'm not sure.
because of the idea, as you mentioned. Okay, so a major league pitcher against a major league batter
Yes.
with the defensive beat ball players. With the caveat that the pitcher's throwing from 70 feet 6 inches on flat ground.
Okay. I
To-
think this is
to
like
a
an
2.5
all-star game type of thing.
No way. There's a full 162 game season.
No. First of all, I think most of the
You only-
beat
no,
ball
because-
players would end up on the DL or the IL.
No, those guys would be fine. The defense
Not
team
think
would be
one of those
fine.
guys is gonna be fine if they're taking a friggin' 100-mile-an-hour liner off the bat of Mike Trout
but,
to
it's,
the forehead.
but it's not going to
They
happen
can
as
hear
often.
it coming, but they can't see it coming. Okay, that's
But-
not cool.
They got spidey senses though.
Oh yeah, they might.
But that's the thing is,
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
you only make
I
it
don't
to the bigs if you can make it to the bigs. You know what I'm saying? There's certainly going to be minor league teams. I mean, just like what started this whole conversation tonight was about the other sport from Obscure Sports Quarterly that I can't stay. But the World Marble competitions.
Okay, and
So-
that's the thing you also didn't know was a
I had
thing.
no idea that was a thing because marbles were never really a part of my life.
What, you never played marbles?
I did never play marbles.
I did never play marbles.
No,
No,
sir.
sirree.
No, sir.
Please don't whip me, man.
I'll go get my switch, mama.
Sorry, I just went a little off the rails there. Seriously though, no marbles for you, really?
Nope, I did not. The only time
Did you go to private school as
I
a
did.
as a?
I did, yes,
Yeah.
as a dude, so I didn't have any
That's the reason.
of those experiences.
You know why? Because that's what we did as poor fucks over at public school.
Hey, I played the
Okay.
floor is lava.
Floor's lava is great, but the floor's lava is nothing compared to a good old fashioned game of marbles.
Okay.
Okay. Now I had a good set of marbles. Okay. I had a bunch of cat's eyes, I had some clears, I had some swirlies, okay, and I had smashers.
Sounds like you got a few swirlies in your day.
I fuck you, man. I gave swirlies later, okay.
Uh-huh.
After I got them.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's how you learned how to do them.
that's right. But and I had some smashers, dude, some just smashers, big guys. Okay.
Like smash.
I have that sound too somewhere.
Yeah, I love
So-
that guy.
So what? But do you know anything about marbles? Then do you
No,
know how
I
it's
know
played?
that they're
Okay.
around, and I thought they were affiliated with Jacks.
All right. So
Oh, I'm sorry. That was a good one.
yeah, you killed the big guy. So
Sorry.
I don't know what technical American rules are, but I'll give you what 1984 elementary school playground rules were. Okay.
Oh, this is the real shit then. This
Right.
is playground rules.
So we drew an oval. Okay.
Okay.
In the dirt.
No blood,
Okay.
no foul.
No
That
blood,
kind
no
of playground
foul.
rules.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So we drew this oval, right? And then on one side, so we put a line down the middle, okay? And on one side of the oval, we dug a little hole, and that hole was big enough to fit the big smasher marbles.
Okay.
And then on the other side, each one of us would take two of our marbles. Okay. And so hopefully you're playing with 4 or 5 people. You take 2 of your marbles and you flick them into the friend zone. Okay, that's the closest zone to you, right?
Been in that zone before.
And then the name of the game, okay, is to get
totally
your
stuck in the
marble
friend zone.
is to get your marble across that line and to the other side into that hole. Okay.
It sounds very sexual.
Hey, dude, I learned a lot from marbles. bro.
Apparently.
Learned a lot. I started banging when I was 8.
Apparently.
Okay, so
you got to get out of the friend zone
But
and
you-
into the hole.
but in order
Okay, got
to
it.
get your marble, in order to get your marbles,
This is a
into-
game I can get behind.
in order to get your marbles into that hole, you had to
You
take
got to have some money.
Yeah.
You gotta have a job.
you had to take one of your marbles and you had to
You gotta
knock
drive
it.
a nice car.
You had to knock it across the line.
If you knock it up, that gets you in guaranteed.
And you couldn't just touch the marble to get it in the hole. You had to knock it into the hole with another marble. So you had to have 2 marbles to get it in the hole.
Huh? Well, so you gotta have a friend like help you in the hole.
No, you always have to have 2 marbles to get it into the hole. That makes sense, dude.
Lance Armstrong doesn't have to,
Well,
and he was with Cheryl Crow, and
Yeah.
that's a nice hole.
hey, well, whatever. Anyway, so that was the. Do you
allegedly.
understand? Do you understand the game? Do you understand what I just told you? Any of what I just told you?
Yeah.
No, you don't. Okay, so that's how the game was played on the playground, 1984.
They have to be
Okay.
touching to both get in the hole, though.
No. You have to hit one marble with
Like
your
croquet.
marble. Yes, like croquet.
But instead of it being a basket, it's a hole.
It's right. Dug with your thumb.
Oh, I missed the part
Okay.
where I was supposed to cheers to Brett Michaels. So
Yeah,
for-
Brett Michaels.
Cheers to Brett Michaels and his wig Dana.
Okay, so the game was
He's
freaking
got
awesome.
fantastic
The
hair.
game was freaking. It was way better than that damn plug into the wall vibrating NFL game that we all had.
I had
That never fucking worked right.
I like
And
that
everybody shifted left all at the same time.
Yep.
It went from the 50 to the
game.
to the 2, all in one
You
conglomerate.
couldn't stop
Yeah.
that guy. You had
And there
all
was
10
never
guys in
there
front
was
of him.
never a Bo Jackson that took off running down the sidelines when that all
Tecmo
happened either.
Bowl.
Okay, it just never happened. It never happened. But in marbles, it was freaking awesome because, so say you had a marble that was on the other side of the line, right? And you were trying to get it in the hole.
I love the fact that you're trying to draw this for me with
But-
no paper, but a pen on the table.
But there's a dude that has one of his marbles over the line too, right? You can use your marble to hit his marble out of the circle. If you hit his marble out of the circle, he's got to go back and reshoot it, taking away a whole turn.
So he got.
You get that? You
Okay.
understand that?
So he basically
There
got
was some
cock
seri-
blocked is what happened, and somebody gave him
Seriously.
some bad info,
Yes.
and so he got shoved away from the hole for a while. Now he's got to try and get back in the friend zone.
It's what you
and
would
then
call
back
kick to
into
the,
the hole.
curb. Okay. We kicked them to the curb.
Been there.
Okay. So with all
Got
of these
lots
rules,
of t-shirts.
with all of these rules said,
Then I had to give him back.
I watched on ESPN the other day that Germany just won the International Federation Cup of freaking marbles.
Okay, now
Or whatever. You found it on your phone. Tell me.
two
Tell me.
things, two things about
'Cause
that.
I
First of
think
all,
we could compete.
Okay.
I think we could compete.
not with the Germans, and
First
here's
of all,
why.
bullshit, dude.
No,
I was
here's
good.
why. Okay,
Okay?
so I
You
know,
give me a good cat's eye,
I
and
know
will
what
fuck it
happened
up.
in the
Okay.
1917 to 21. I know what
Okay.
happened then. I
Okay.
know what happened for 39 to 45. I know what happened back then.
Okay.
But here's the deal: is you're telling me that
we're
one of the
all-
marbles is a smasher?
Smasher.
Smash.
Yes. Yes.
You don't know that was
Okay.
like the name of the German tanks.
So
dude.
do you know-
don't fuck with those
So
things.
so marbles are
We'll
like,
never beat
hey,
the Germans
YouTube,
in
look,
marbles.
YouTube right here. See, the marbles are like that big, right? Like that big.
Sure.
Okay. The smashers are like that big.
Okay.
Okay. They're like that big.
So
They're like
those are
that
your
big.
scores. Those
Okay.
are the ones that knock in the hole, right?
Yes.
So the bigger the marble you have, the better chance you have to get in the hole.
God, you're catching on, dude. You
This
could
is
have been,
life.
You could have been a good marbles player.
This is life.
You know what? You could still be a good marbles
So
player.
you bring the little marbles around to
Dude,
get you closer to
you're
the hole,
catching-
and
you're
then you use,
catching
and then you
on.
whip out the big one,
You're
and then
catching
all
on.
of a sudden you're in the hole.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. I think we should come up with the California United States team,
Well,
Stones in the Toy, marble champions. We could do this, dude. We could go all the way to nationals, wherever those might be. Somewhere where it's sandy, I would assume, like on a lake bed or something.
why are you playing on the
Maybe,
beach?
no, Nevada. I don't know.
You know,
Salt
that was
Lake
Jax
City.
that you played like on the sidewalk.
Yeah,
huh?
Jax, dude. You want to get into my Jack game?
I don't even understand that one.
Oh,
either,
I'd get
but
into my
we're
Jack
not gonna
game.
get into that one. So
One.
right now I'm in the World Marbles Federation
World-
website.
Thank you, World Marbles Federation. That's what I'm talking about, right?
So here we go. Under international rules, it says that almost every country in the world has its own traditional marbles game.
there. Yeah. See,
But how
they're all
can
different.
that goes on for a while? How can compete without similar rules?
Blah,
So we've got
blah,
Okay, here we go. A lot of players participate on tens of tournaments every year and still enjoy the game.
Tens?
That's what it says.
Tens of tournaments?
Tens of tournaments.
Well,
Okay.
I think we could like maybe get into 2s or 3s of tournaments.
So
We have free time
I
somewhat.
also found establish National Marbles Federation and start to organize tournaments
Oh,
in your country.
okay. Dude.
So,
all right.
let's
there a
go to
phone
that
number?
real quick.
Is there a phone number?
I'm going to go to that
I'm just
right
kidding.
now. And yes,
All right.
they are on the Twazzle machine.
Okay.
Okay, that's nice.
But I said phone number.
I'm looking for that. Come
You
on.
and
now.
then you said yes. When I say is there a phone number and then you go yes, I think you found the phone number.
I thought I had, but I
So
was
you're
looking
lying.
for the section here. Oh, there it is.
And it's okay if you want to lie to me.
Contact us.
That's
Oh,
fine.
they're in España.
Okay, cool.
Uh,
I think I can call like long distance and stuff. I don't know.
They don't have a phone number though.
Oh, well then that's not gonna work.
We only
dude.
have an address and an email address.
All right. Well, I
And-
guess we'll have to try to.
We're
figure
in
out.
Lea Costa, Spain. España.
So can you look real quick and tell me, are there any current teams in the United States? Does the
Let's
United
take a
States
peek.
field a team? I mean, look,
Let's-
dude,
U.S.
I'm not bullshitting, bro. It's not like either one of us have much going on, like big time, right? I mean, nobody's going to invest anything in us because we're worthless. So we should invest. We could invest 20, 30 bucks in some marbles, bro.
Oh snap!
And we
son.
can practice. Like I've got like rotting grass out front, dude, because I'm poor and broke and I don't take care of my lawn. So we can practice out there.
Okay, well, we're a little
Okay.
late in entering
Oh, what?
because, well, we might be able to get in because the 96th annual National Marbles Tournament takes place June 17th, 2019 to June 20th, 2019.
Oh, wait.
Hang
So
on,
June 19th.
hang on.
I'm writing on the desk.
June 17 to June 20.
20.
Where? Ringer Stadium, Wildwood Avenue, and the beach in Wildwood,
California. Wildwood, California.
304 area code.
Wildwood, California.
That's what I thought. Wildwood Crest, New Jersey.
New Jersey. Wait, hold on. I don't know if there's any good marble players in New Jersey. I just right off the bat, I'm going to say no because they couldn't play year round like we could. Okay, they had to deal with snow and sleet and bums and all that other shit.
Oh,
Okay,
Hmm.
at school, I didn't have to deal with that.
we got another little snafu.
What's the?
But here's the thing, though.
You're killing the snafus. here.
I'm sorry about that, but there will be. Okay, so the games are generally 8 a.m. to noon.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay,
There will be some.
You'll be late.
Probably.
Every game you'll be
But there
late.
will be some evening rounds of play
Okay.
for Tuesday and Wednesday. And on Thursday, the King and Queen of Marbles will be crowned on stage, and it's free to spectators, just so you know. But
We're going.
here's the downside.
What? How much is the tickets?
It's free.
Oh, that's
Free to spectators.
Okay.
But it's a national competition sport of marbles for boys and girls ages 8 to 14.
You're on the wrong site. Now we're gonna go down. The feds are gonna show up
That's
because
smart
we're
enough
looking for
us.
8 to 14-year-old boy marbles. That's not good to have in your browser
Hang
history.
on. Oh, wait. Hang
8
on.
to 14-year-old marbles for boys,
Hang on.
dude. It just sounds bad.
The
That's not
USA
acceptable.
Marble Team
Oh, ooh.
near Frederick, Maryland. Ben Nelson's backyard. They beat up a bunch of. He's 16. He was the 1998 U.S. Boys Champion.
Yes. What's his name?
His name.
We gotta call him.
We should.
Call him.
I
wanna call that guy.
Name? This is awesome. I've seen the British play. They don't take it seriously. It's talking shit. It's awesome. Okay. Ben Nelson is his name. And this was back in 2000 from the Baltimore Sun.
So, and he was 16 then?
Yep.
Oh, dude. So,
he's
yeah.
plenty old enough. He's
Yeah,
35.
We can call him now.
Yep.
Dude, it's legal and shit. All right. Next job for you later is to look up Ben Nelson for the Marble Championship so we can call him.
I'm going to.
All right. Now, I still think we can compete in this, but if you don't think we can compete in this, I got something I think we can.
Okay.
Especially you, because look at you. You're all svelte now and upper body strength. Got these big pythons.
Look at him. Which way is the gun, Joe? It's over there.
It's over there.
Oh, no, it's right there. The beach is that way. That's how it
Jesus
goes. I
Christ. All right, now he's just fucking,
forgot.
you're just begging, you're fishing.
I'm trying.
Listen,
Hey, man.
it's called
manual labor.
pole dancing, and it's coming to the Olympics.
We need Olympic sounders for this shit.
Oh, I have Olympic sounders, but fuck that.
No. It's a new one. It's like Pour Some Sugar on Me or Girls, Girls, Girls or something like that. That's the new Olympic sounder. You know what I'm saying? It's a stripper song. That's what I'm talking about.
I do know what you're saying. Don't have it on the board. I will work on that for next time. So I'm listening to the radio, and the IOC, the Olympic Committee, has put an exploratory committee out there to look into adding a couple of things to the upcoming Olympics. Now, maybe not this coming year, but in the next few years.
And it's the nice thing, it could be played both summer and winter.
Well, here's the thing is just on its face, you're like, okay, I can understand that. It's acrobatic and stuff,
It's
right?
an athletic sport.
We're talking
There's
about-
certainly some beauty involved in it.
And if you missed it, we're talking about pole dancing. And I don't think they call it pole dancing. I think they call it pole sporting or something.
Sure.
Like-
Call it whatever you want.
All I'm saying is if you're going to do it and you're going to do it in the Olympics,
You're going to get a
do
lot
it
of
right.
viewerships.
But do it right. Okay?
Appropriate sounds right.
Do it right. Okay? It's got to be strip club music.
Yep.
Okay? It's got to be overwhelming and heavy. Okay? You know, something, you know, I don't know, 9 Inch Nails ish. Okay?
Yes.
It's gotta be like that.
I wanna fuck you like an animal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gotta be that. But they can't just pole dance. They have to pole dance strip.
Okay.
It's not fair. And here's the reason why. We invented this shit. Okay. USA. We invented the pole dancer. All right. The pole dancer was invented for one thing and one thing only: to take off her goddamn clothes and show us those titties. Okay. Now, if we're bringing something like that into the sporting world, okay, you have to respect its origins.
I'm telling you, the Swedes and the Brazilians are going to win every fucking time.
I'm fine with that.
Me
Listen,
too.
do we not respect the origins of other sports in the Olympics, like wrestling? Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So you respect the origins of any sport that you bring in.
Ballroom dancing.
Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. There you go. All right. Very important in ballroom dancing to have the right ballroom shoes and dress on, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, in pole dancing, it's as simple as this. If you get up on the pole, you better show us your hole. All right. I'm telling you right now, you're bringing it to the Olympics. You better give me what I paid for. Okay. It's an American sport. I want it the American way. I don't want it dumbed down, you know, for some African country who has no clue as to what they're doing. Okay, Americanize this shit, and I think,
dude, it's not the Africans you got to worry about.
It goes in
It's-
next year. It goes
No,
in
dude,
next year.
I'm talking about the uptight countries are going to struggle. The UK is going to struggle.
Fine, let them struggle.
I'm just telling you that it's not. You don't got to worry about dumbing it down for the African countries. They're going to fucking smoke us. Dude.
They're gonna smoke us?
They're going to be way better than the Americans in a lot of ways. But I'm telling you, the Finnish, the Brits, the Irish,
the French,
they might be all right.
You think so?
The French might
Okay.
be, oh,
See,
oui,
French
oh,
with me-
oh, you know what I'm
French with
saying?
me-
They kind of know their thing.
they have a stamina issue. Okay, they have a stamina issue. Too much smoking. All right.
Oh,
Too
okay,
much
fair
smoking.
enough, fair enough.
Pole dancing is not for a smoker. Let me tell you, I've tried. Okay? I'm fucking no good at it.
That's a whole other
About
video
30
link we'll send you
seconds,
some other time.
30 seconds in, I got up to the top. I leaned backwards. I slid down. I hit my head. I don't remember the rest.
Well, there was another
was fun,
25 minutes involved, but we won't get involved. You,
you-
remember 30 seconds.
You
of
were
it.
there, weren't you?
you remember 30 seconds. of it.
You son of a bitch. So again, like if you don't think we could do marbles on the professional level, which I think we can, obviously.
No, we can't because I'm
Professional
looking at the
marble
United
players.
States rules are fucking. We're talking 14-year-olds, but I got an update about our buddy Ben Nelson, the 1998
yes,
U.S.
please,
Marbles
please give me
champion.
an update on Ben Nelson.
He is now a coach.
He's a coach for the marble team.
Yes, he is.
Yes.
And Dominic 14 and Maryland 13 won the National Marble Championships in Wildwood, New Jersey earlier this year.
We're going to okay. I'm this got to be a note. We got to effort somebody from the United States Marble Federation. Okay, we got to call them. We have to effort somebody. It's not fair.
Because what?
The United States Marble Federation.
But we have to do what to them?
We have to reach out. We have to effort them.
What does that mean?
Reach out.
But that part I understand. What does effort them mean?
Effort.
Put in some effort.
Jesus Christ. I just threw my only lighter, but that's how mad I was at you.
All right, well, here, you can borrow mine.
Fuck you. All right. So anyway, I don't know. I just, if you can't do the marbles thing, I think you could do the pole dancing.
You think I'd be good at pole dancing?
I can't.
I'd be a great judge.
I've already tried. No, you won't. First of all, you wouldn't be a great judge. Everybody get a 10. I got to see titties. That's a 10. I know you, bro. It's not. It's titties 10. Titties 10.
Well, I gotta be me.
Come on, dude. All right, listen. We got to take a break real quick because I'm spinning over here.
Yeah, you gotta get your lighter back.
And you're like on you're. I don't know what you're doing over there.
I'm responding here.
Yeah, see, you're responding. So,
hang on, we got a question.
Let's take the question after the break. Dan.
Okay, because I gotta find out what the answer is.
All right, we'll be right back after
this. I think I have an idea.
After these messages from our friends and shit.
I love you, it.
Our bowls have never been accused of being light. Matter of fact, our bowls have always been accused of being a little too full. That is, if you ask our pygmy housewife robot slaves. Listen live every Wednesday night at 9 o'clock Central on
Falcon FM.
The Conrad and Jack Show.
I'm coming over. See me down at the station by the lane with my hands in my pocket, tingling a wish coin that I stole from
the only show where a casualty is a good thing. It's Stones and the Toy. It's no Bootcast, but it is Stones and the Toy, making less mistakes than KHTK. They're Stones and the Toy. Their hands have epilepsy. They're Stones and the Toy. Listen, and they'll suck yo dick. They're Stones and the Toy. They ejaculate purely for medical reasons. They're Stones and the Toy. They have sand in their vaginas. They're Stones and the Toy. They're fat and black with the skin pulled back. They're Stones and the Toy. It's the podcast to clean cat shit by. It's Stones and the Toy.
Listen to the Stones and Toy Show, the POS Show, Potter's Games, and so much more on Stones Radio Networks via the Mixlr app or go to stonesradionetworks.com.
Sophisticated, horny singles in the greater Chicagoland area and Schaumburg know a good time is just a phone call away.
Hi, I'm Bijou. Call me.
916-367-4774.
So don't wait. Call now.
916-367-4774.
Call us in English, German, or Polish.
21 hours a day. Get on the phone and then get off. But not off the phone, we don't mean. The other kind.
Call us. We love to party.
916-367-4774.
Call now. We're here for you.
916-367-4774.
No credit cards.
70 cents for the first minute, 6 cents each additional minute. Actual operators not in commercial. Some operators may be men doing a woman's voice. Please, no suicide calls.
It's.
Dude, it's.
I understand now.
Do you
I'm sorry.
remember?
I remember, and those are so great. I forgot so many of those.
It's the show to clean kitchen by.
Oh, and they're fat and black with the
With the
skin,
skin
pulled
pulled
back. So
Yeah.
good. So
They'll suck your dick.
the It sent a question
Okay.
because he's certainly listening.
Well, good.
He
I'm
was-
glad he got to hear himself because the It is the one who made all that for us. So
Yes,
thank
he
you.
is. Thank you very
And
much.
Before we go any further, let me just shout out the Conrad and Jack show. They are on Falcon FM via the Mixler app, and I do have the sounder. I'm not gonna play it.
Falcon.
Actually, I think I have
That was pretty
yours.
good, actually.
I think I have yours. But don't forget to check them out. They come up tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Central, on Mixler. So go to Mixler.
Because they're in Kansas.
Yep, go to Mixler
We're not.
and follow them. Conrad and Jack, so they're our good buddies.
But
And,
we did get news.
Yeah.
We're gonna go see them.
We're gonna go to Kansas. We're gonna keep that. Let's keep that.
We'll
kinda
keep that on the
content.
wraps. But boys,
because I don't know if I want
better-
to know.
I need to talk to Conrad anyway because
Okay.
I've been watching all these commercials.
You
about
need to
the-
get a job.
Well, that too, but I've been watching all these commercials about the Ego lawnmower that supposedly has better torque than a grass mower.
Oh, bro.
I need to know what his thoughts are on these things.
Listen, I'm gonna have Conrad on the show. We're gonna talk about mowers.
Exactly.
I'm gonna break down my 20 horsepower battery operated Ryobi that I've got. It's brushless, by the way, just so you know. It's got front headlights.
Oh, that's nice.
Variable
So you can do it in the
speed.
dark.
Yeah, variable speed. 7 height adjustments. It's a 20-inch deck.
Ooh.
Yeah, stainless steel blade. It's just beautiful, and I'll challenge anybody to mow my lawn faster than I can mow that fucking thing in the Ryobi. Okay.
Get someone out here every week to challenge you, and you never have to mow your lawn.
Next person wants to challenge me, bring it on. Okay.
Exactly.
You go first.
Yep.
All right. So
Exactly.
anyway, welcome back to the show.
Yes, thank
the
you.
It has chimed in.
Yes,
I
he
want to
has.
hear, what does the It have to say?
The It was curious
Yes.
as to what Helen Keller's walk-up song was going to be. And first of all,
I got
there's
it. Wait, hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. Helen Keller went to China riding on a pony, stuck a feather in her hat and called it. Yeah!
That's the name of her dog.
But
That's why his dog killed himself.
I want that
I
to be
know.
her walk-up song.
I know. I was thinking. that's it.
Otherwise, it's anything by Blood Melody.
That's a good pull too.
Sorry.
That's a good pull too. But no, he gave us a great suggestion. But I'm realizing there's a problem. She's not going to actually know when it's her walk-up
Well,
song
no,
because
no.
she's not going to be a very good beat ball player because she
No.
can't hear the beat. And she's dead. But there's that. So
But if she wasn't, she would have to hold on to a balloon, okay, the entire time
Oh,
to
right.
feel the vibrations.
right, that's
Okay.
true. So she'd be
So,
fine.
yeah.
So anyway, this
Yeah.
is the It
So
suggestion.
something with bass. Oh wait, you're playing for me?
I'm going to play you what his
Oh, well-
suggestion was.
well,
But
hold
it's
on.
not doing its thing.
Hold on.
Yeah,
You want to
turn
play it? Here. Plug in.
Oh yeah.
Plug
I
in.
can't. I
Oh,
don't
you
have
can't?
that. I don't have that ability.
You don't have.
I don't have that thing anymore, and I didn't drill into my iPhone.
God, you suck, dick.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so
All right,
here
well, I
we
can't
go.
help you then.
That's fine. I can just open the phone and do it this way. So
All right,
go
yeah.
ahead. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Give it to me. Head other side.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
Now batting
Just a light.
number 9.
Water, Helen, water.
Helen Keller.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Ride a pony.
Oh,
All right,
that's
sorry.
fucking great.
All right,
Okay, so
well-
anyway, back to wherever we were.
What would your
before.
walk-up song be? Just out of curiosity.
My walk-up
What would
song.
your walk-up song be?
I would have to not bring it to where I am. This is totally accidental, I promise.
Okay.
Okay.
I really hope so.
But I would use the original version by the band The Toys, Smoke 2 Joints. That's what I would use.
Of course you would. Of course you would.
I would not use the Sublime version.
Ah.
Although, I think it's a good version.
It-
I'm not
it's-
going to lie. I
it's-
think that's a decent song.
It's one
I
of the
just
best.
don't like Sublime.
It's one of the best.
Just don't like Sublime.
Love is what I
That's
got.
fine.
I
Again,
said, remember
it's fine.
that.
It's fine.
Love
Whatever. It's
is-
just not interesting to me.
It's what I got.
It's just not
Come on,
interesting to
dude.
me.
You just get into it.
For a second, I thought this was something
No,
different. I
this is-
thought this was.
actually-
I thought this was one of my ironic or songs that I find highly ironic.
Actually, this is
Spirit
one of
in
the
the
songs.
Sky
This
by
is one of the
Norman
songs.
Greenbaum about his friend of Jesus, the Jewish guy.
I have to pass this. Very rarely will I pass a song, but Papa Roach is not one that I will allow generally to creep onto my music. I don't know, Papa Roach, just Papa Roach.
And I'm
I
laughing
don't know
now
what it is. Why?
because hi Brian.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right. That's why I'm
no, I
laughing.
just
Hi
got-
Brian.
okay,
Hi
yeah.
Kevin.
Sorry, I just get it. All right. my bad.
So I don't
Anyway.
even know if anybody else can hear that, but anyway, we have some music playing in the background, and
You can hear it now.
now you can.
I wrote a
Brian Dexter Holland.
day.
So
I should be the lead singer of every band, by the way. I should.
well,
I should.
that's a whole other ball.
We
I
need-
got a phone call I'm gonna make afterwards about that
All right.
very thing. But that's
So we're
a
gonna
whole
do
other
it. I'm gonna
situation.
become. So listen, you guys are gonna want to come out and see our new band. It's gonna be
while
Petty-
we're shooting marbles.
Petty Tom and the Heartbrokens. Okay,
Yeah, or the Broken Hearts.
or the Broken Hearts. That's
Yeah.
what I meant. You know, Petty Tom and the Broken Hearts. That's
Yeah.
what we're gonna be. Just because it's a badass name, and people will come, and we will play a couple Tom Petty songs.
And
so
you're
it
kinda
all works
petty,
out.
and
And
your
I'm
name is
petty as a
Tom.
motherfucker.
And your name is Tom.
And I'm yeah.
There you go.
See,
And I'm
again.
always got a broken heart. It all works out.
It works out on so many levels. So we're gonna be on tour hopefully in the next couple of months. So
Yep.
come out and see us.
Yep. We're huge
Probably-
in Belgium.
Probably at the Stones and Toy Dog Kennel Studios
Yep.
is where we'll be performing first.
Amen.
Anyway, so let's get back to the show. We
You
have
can turn
some-
Brian down again now.
Oh, you wanted to? I like Brian, man.
This song.
This song in particular, because I remember the story. So.
Yeah, and this song in particular to me just has a deeper, darker meaning.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
hurricanes.
Yes,
hurricanes. We shall say.
So much. I wish I had the sounder. I don't have it. I'll just hit that one for now
Yeah.
because there's a sounder that I want to have, and I don't. have it.
Sometimes.
Anyway, so did we cover the it stuff? Was that Steven Hernandez?
that
Did
was
you have
his-
anything
yes.
else?
No, well, not to my knowledge.
Okay,
I'm
'cause-
off the Twazzle machine.
Well, no, you can be on it. And that was the other thing is I wanted to tell people, you guys, anybody listen to the show, Twitter is like the best interaction for us.
Yeah.
I am also on Instagram, which is a pretty sweet thing. If you guys
Insta
want
chat.
if you want to interact that way, but follow the toy. It's at
The Real Toy One.
okay. So follow this guy, especially during the shows that we do, because I've always told him I want you kind of monitoring that and doing that, bringing the stuff up, because if I'm doing that and all of this, eventually I will get lost.
That's true.
So keep it up and keep the tweets coming in because we love the interaction.
Please do.
obviously.
And then that reminds me
Yeah.
of something that I was supposed to do like a while ago.
I'm going to say an hour and 3 minutes ago.
Right around then. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
I of course.
Okay.
I'm not sure you were ever going to get around.
There's
to it,
we have a new friend on the show.
and I'm not. See, I think you waited too long, but go ahead, give it a shot.
Okay. Jeff Leslie, if you're out there, please call us.
Yeah, 916-368.
No, 367.
4774.
Yes, please call us because we're really curious about you.
Well, yeah. Listen, I actually no. I gave you parameters in which
You
could,
did.
you could throw
Oh,
this out there. I
okay.
only want a phone call if
If you're Leslie and not Jeff.
okay, like
Because we got enough Jeff.
yeah, dude. I mean, like
But you never know. It could be one of those like model names that are like Michael and Ryan. That are like guys' names, but are like hot
Skylar.
chicks. You know,
Skylar,
that's kind of a unisex name.
Skyla,
Yeah,
Sky
sure.
S.
Cloud.
I'm just getting rid of as many fucking letters as I can here.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, Jeff Leslie. Listen, we appreciate your patronage.
absolutely. And
Don't get me
hopefully
wrong.
you're still there.
Absolutely. But you know how many guys currently like try to protrude our show? Sorry,
Protrude.
that's a really bad way of putting it.
Protrude.
But
That's a
it's
good
funny.
use of words.
But
sure.
I didn't want any more protrusions.
No, no more protrusions. There's plenty of protrusions around.
So anyway, no, yeah.
They protrude plenty.
I think you waited too long. I think Leslie Jeff or Jeff Leslie has left the building. So that's all right. They'll listen to download, and you can get the download at stonesandtoyshow.com. or you can go to
Can you go to StonesToyShow.com?
or excuse me, StonesRadioNetworks.com.
There you go. Forget we'll edit that one too.
And then, and you can also get it at iTunes. So, you know, you can do
iTunes.
pretty much wherever you want, whenever you want. Okay.
Yep.
So anyway, back to whatever we were doing. I forgot what we were doing.
I
What were
think
we
we were
doing?
pretty well done with what we were doing.
Oh no,
you had
remember.
a whole other thing you had going.
I actually remember exactly what I want to do. We're gonna do this now.
See, I don't.
Before I forget.
I remember this song.
Yeah. Well, shut up and listen.
That means it's medicine time.
Once a man with dreams and aspirations,
I
he
wouldn't have
went
used
into the medical field.
Is this St. Elsewhere?
Unfortunately, couldn't cut it as a doctor. But we have him here anyway to assess everything about everybody. Welcome to In the Corner with Dr. Toy.
Welcome to In the Corner with Dr. Toy. Doctor's in the house.
The doctor is in.
I got to fill you in, I guess, because you said St. Elmo's Fire.
No,
or
I said,
something?
is that St. Elsewhere or is this ER?
No, neither one, dude.
It's the other one.
Doogie Howser MD. All
That's
right.
right. Fuck.
Shit's Doogie. And
Chicago Hope.
it was perfect for you, I thought.
It is, and then I'm stupid.
Especially the intro, because, you know, I know really, truly, and let's be real about it, you probably did want to be a doctor to start.
Never.
When you did it?
Never.
No, really?
Never.
Never wanted to be a doctor?
Nope.
You lying sack of shit.
Nope. That's 100% true.
You
Ever
always
since,
wanted to be.
I always wanted to play in ambulances and helicopters.
Oh my god! Okay.
Because I don't like hospitals. Simple as that. I can't be inside of a hospital.
I
That
totally
sucks.
understand that.
So,
I totally understand that. All right. Well,
and organic chemistry was rather difficult.
well, in this episode of In the Corner with Dr. Toy, I am bringing some issues to the doctor that I need clarification on.
Yes,
And
please.
I'm really
sir,
hoping that you can help out.
Welcome to my corner. What can I do for you today?
Well,
what brings you in to see the doctor?
Well, here's the situation, Doc. I had a neighbor next door. I don't know if I've introduced him on this show or even on the other shows. His name was Tom. Something we shared in common.
Yes.
And he was a good guy. But he had the HIV virus.
Okay.
And-
Unfortunate.
Yes.
Okay.
And unfortunately, it took his life not too long ago.
That's even more unfortunate.
About a month and a half, 2 months ago.
Right.
Maybe even a little bit longer. So I say all that to say this. The guy had 75 effing cats over at his place. Okay. I mean, it's not even an exaggeration.
Right.
There was more cats there than there was feces on the ground. Okay. When he passed away,
They came and got all the cats, I hope.
most all of them,
Okay.
but there's been one left over. Okay.
Okay.
And this one left over, I've been taking care of
That's nice of you.
because it's just, I feel
You-
horrible. And
Absolutely.
I've seen the
Kitty
cat.
doesn't have a home.
Yeah. What's it called? Emaciated.
Yes.
Right. Because she hasn't eaten or drinking in so
Right.
long. So I started feeding her, and now she comes over here and
Right,
like
she's
waits
like, "Hey,
for
what's
her
up,
food.
man?"
Well, just today, the house has been officially sold, and then these people are coming in and they're literally gutting the house right now.
Right.
And she's still been staying over by that house.
Okay.
And now she's kind of over here.
Right.
So I think what's going to end up happening, and I really
You have
hope
a cat now.
yeah, I really hope she's not listening, but I think I've adopted the cat.
Yes, you have.
Because, well, that's kind of what I want.
Right. Well, now you have a kitty.
Okay. Can I get AIDS
From the kitty?
from a cat? Or can a cat get AIDS from a human? My question to you, the reason why, is there any possible way that this cat has not feline AIDS, but regular human AIDS? Is it possible? Tell me honestly, don't fucking lie to me, because I might adopt this cat.
Okay.
And I need to know for fact. Okay.
Okay. Are you going to have sex with this cat?
I personally won't. No.
Are you
But
going to share needles with this cat?
I personally won't.
Okay. Anybody in your family that you're going to have sex with going to share needles or have sex with the cat?
I would hope not. I just, again, let's just say no. Let's
Okay.
say no.
Okay.
Okay. Scenario that I keep coming across in my head.
Uh-huh.
Okay. It sucks. Okay. But the cat claws me with the bloody claw. Okay.
Right.
All right. You
Right.
hear what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
Okay. And, you know, her bloody claw pierces my skin, which then makes me bloody. and then her blood is intertwined with my blood.
Right. Now, claws tend not to be bloody
Okay,
unless they have blood from an outside source.
Or a fight or something, right?
Right.
Like so if she got into a fight and ripped a claw off. I mean,
Okay.
this happens to cats. You know,
Right.
right?
So if there's some interaction with your blood and the cat's blood is what you're concerned about.
If the cat breaks
Okay.
off a tooth and the tooth is bloody and then she bites me with the bloody mouth, can I get the AIDS?
Okay. So no. You
You
cannot
sure?
get the high five.
You're positive.
I am positive.
All right.
Because here's
How
the
do you
thing.
know this? How
I
do you
know
know
this because of microbiology. As a matter of fact.
You just told me it was really hard. and you
No,
couldn't get
organic
it.
chemistry was
Oh,
really
okay.
hard.
All right. Well,
I
I'm just
didn't
making
even,
sure.
Let me put it to you this way. It was so hard I didn't even sign up for it. I was like, nah,
I got it. All
that's
right.
good.
That's cool.
We'll
All right.
move along from that one and we'll move on somewhere
I'm
else.
happy.
So microbiology, super interesting class, one of the best professors I ever had at Sierra College of all places. So here's the deal is the way the virus looks
Okay.
and survives in the human body is different than it looks and survives in a feline or a canine or any of the other mammals
Species?
that will take an HIV virus on,
Like a monkey?
like a monkey.
Okay.
Okay. Now a monkey, no, not a monkey.
Well, wait.
Not a monkey.
Didn't it all
not
start with
a
a monkey?
Because it all started with a monkey. Because a monkey's environment is like 98% or 92%. The internal environment of a monkey,
Yeah.
the internal workings, its
Okay,
organs,
yeah.
its blood, it's all that stuff is like 92% or 98% similar to a human being's.
Okay.
So because of that, you take the monkey's high five
Yeah.
and you put it in a similar environment. So let me put it to you this way. If I was going to take this bud,
Don't touch my weed.
but I was going to take a bud out, right? We'll put it in a language
Actually,
you understand.
you can have a little bit.
Okay, thank you. But if I were to take this bud out, right,
Uh-huh.
and I put it in my pipe,
pipe.
right, that's the monkey's HIV.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
If you were doing demonstrations, I'd probably run out of weed, huh?
probably. But I can also take some bud,
Yeah.
and I can put it in your pipe. Now
Yeah, you
you'll
can.
notice that your pipe is made out of silicone with a glass bowl, and my pipe is made out of glass.
With
They're both
non-silicone bowl.
right. They're similar, but they are not the same.
That is correct.
Agreed.
Agreed.
So, because they're similar enough, you could smoke a bowl out of each of them and get high.
Mm-hmm.
The same high you would get if you smoke this one or if you smoke this one.
Okay.
Okay. Now, I'm going to take a cigarette. I'm going to put a bud right on the end of a cigarette.
Yes.
And we're going to light the bud and we're going to try and smoke that bud on the end of the cigarette.
Okay.
Are you going to get any of that THC into your system?
No, because it has to pass through a bunch of filter like stuff.
And it's all burning on the end and there's
Yeah.
no real means for it.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
This is a cat's DNA.
Oh.
This is a human being's DNA.
Okay.
The
all
high
right.
five virus,
Uh-huh.
for it to work in these,
Yeah.
works in a specific way. But in order for it to work in a cigarette, I have to empty out some of the tobacco, take the filter off, and I have to grind it, and I'd have to make it look different
Yeah.
and act differently.
You have to alter its state.
Right. So that it can live in the environment in which it's comfortable in which to live.
Okay.
Now here's the problem with human beings. Is
See,
we're,
I don't like it when you say that.
we're a great environment for a lot of things. So, and viruses are smart.
Okay.
So
And HIV is a virus.
HIV is a virus.
Okay.
And it's
They call it the
what's-
high five.
I call it the high five because
Yeah.
I like the Roman numerals.
Yes.
But it's called a retrovirus. So what that means,
Like
is it
retroactive.
kinda like it, yeah,
Like
in
from
a
the
way.
70s.
Even further back than that. Like we're talking way better, like the Roaring 20s. You know, we're talking like
Ooh.
tassels and shit.
Oh yeah.
So, but what it does is it gets into a cell in the human being, and then what it does is it attaches itself to our RNA. We have two types of coding. We have RNA and DNA. Okay, so and it's based on a sugar molecule, and anyway, we won't get into any of that.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we
Okay.
do want to keep the listeners. We
right,
do have.
right.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah.
but I do want to just also verify that I do know actually what I'm talking about.
Well,
so,
and if anybody
so-
wants to question that shit,
right, look it up.
call it. No, screw calling it up. You look it up and then you call the show.
That's right, and then agree
All
with
right.
it. So anyway,
Okay,
what it does
that's-
is it splices itself into
I'll fight any of those guys.
our RNA,
Okay.
and then it can replicate itself as itself in a place where it lives with us.
Oh.
You see? So then if we were to take the cat's HIV
Yep.
and put it in our environment,
It wouldn't be able to replicate
wouldn't-
itself.
it wouldn't attach to our DNA because it doesn't, or our RNA because it doesn't like our setup.
All right.
Because of lots of other factors like pH balance in the bloodstream and the temperatures and all that stuff.
So is that why there is such a thing as human AIDS and feline AIDS and
exactly why.
canine AIDS?
That's exactly why.
Okay.
Because
All right.
it comes down to essentially what's called the morphology of the virus or how it looks.
Okay. Okay. No,
And-
that
and
all makes sense.
So you'll be fine.
So you're making me feel better.
yes, adopt your kitty and love on the kitty, and if it rips a claw out, then
It can't
fix it
hurt
up.
me in any other way though.
Well,
Like,
no. Okay, so then the other things you brought up, like if it scratches you,
yeah,
Cat Scratch Fever, not just a great tune by Ted Nuge,
great,
you know,
great tune.
it's a real deal.
No shit.
It's bad things, and cat scratches because of what they walk around in. Now, if you got house cats, even they're like, oh well, they're not on bad shit. Oh, they use a litter box, so they walk around their own shit and all that stuff. All that, so they got really dirty shit on their claws. So then when they scratch you, that gets into your system, and then you get really bad bacterial infections.
Interesting.
I
didn't realize that.
Yeah, and then a bite, very same idea. It's just anything that breaks the skin, but a bite that goes in is deeper, just based on the way the vasculature, the vessels in your body are.
Okay.
It automatically gets in deeper than just like an outside type scratch,
Mhm.
which means that it will then circulate those bacteria way faster, and you'll get way sicker way faster.
Okay.
So
All right.
if your cat bites you,
Yes.
or if your cat scratches you, go to the doctor.
Okay, so I
regardless of who you are,
Should I
go
call
to-
you?
No,
No.
I don't have any of the good shots or the
Okay.
antibiotics
All right. So
that you're gonna
don't
need.
call the toy. Don't call
No.
the show if you
You
get
can call me
bit
for
or
advice
scratched.
and say, what should I do? And I'll say, go to the
Go
doctor.
to the doctor.
Yeah.
And if it was like really deep, go to the hospital. I would assume.
Yeah, I mean, if you're spurting blood, probably call 911. I mean, if you got bit by a tiger,
You have a
I
big
wouldn't.
cat?
Yeah, if you got bit by a lion or tiger, I wouldn't sweat.
Or bear. Oh my.
I wouldn't worry about the infection so much at that point. I'd worry more about, I don't know, putting your pieces back together again.
Yeah. No shit.
So,
All right.
but,
Okay. Well, no,
but there you go.
This is good information. Now, the last question I have, and then we can move on to like I think our last thing that we got before we do whatever we're gonna do.
And I'm glad you're not going to share needles with the cat. Keep your own stash to yourself.
What if we do have sex though?
Use a condom.
I mean, will that still protect me from the feline AIDS?
Yeah, because it's not going to live in you anyway, so it's all right.
So I can honestly have sex with this cat and not
Sure.
worry about it.
Knock yourself. Well, not for AIDS purposes.
Okay.
No.
No. Why is there something else I can get?
But damn, sure, you can get lots of things, but I'm thinking
What
you
can
get
I get from a cat's anus?
arrested, and then from there you get a lot more things
Okay, no,
through
I mean,
your own anus.
I'm just curious. Like, I mean, she seems pretty promiscuous, dude. So I'm just
Well, then
you
stay
know,
away. You know,
I mean, she's over at my house now every day, bro.
just resist. Just resist
Every
the
day.
temptation. Just resist the
She
temptation.
gives me that look.
I
You know what the
just
look is, dude.
No, I don't.
The look is.
I'm not familiar with that.
I
look.
want some of you.
I don't know that one.
This poor cat's her tongue sticks out of her mouth like a little bit. Like
Give her some water or maybe a dish of milk and a pet on the head and walk away.
she won't let me, get it yet.
Don't get animal control over
she's
here right
playing-
now.
She's playing hard to get right now. She won't give it to me. So anyway, all right. Well, that's good. I'm glad we had our first installment of In the Corner of Dr. Toy.
There you go.
It does show that you have some knowledge in the field.
Thank you.
And I will tell you if I get AIDS in any way, shape, or form in the next 48 hours, I will blame you.
Okay.
And the show will go off the air.
Okay. Well, I will tell you this though.
Wait, what?
In a semi-related note.
Okay.
You can get ear aids from the drummer of Motley Crue. That has been proven
This is so true.
because that
This
happened
is-
to me.
This is very true. Yes, you could get here. Oh my Lord, I can't believe you remembered that shit.
Of course. How did I forget that shit?
Oh,
It
my
almost
Lord.
took away my fucking hearing.
No shit, right? Okay, all right.
Scratches his nuts and it gives me a high five and I scratch my ear. Before you know it,
He
I got ear aids from Tommy Lee.
He gave you the high five, and you didn't
And
get
in
the
more
high
than
five,
in more than one way.
but you almost got the real high five.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
know.
so I got to do this. This is something that came up. And this is, I think, we'll probably end with this because we're up in an hour and a half, and that's kind of what we do now.
Okay.
So,
It is.
so unless you had something that you want to add, but you could
Not
add,
really.
you can add it after this.
No.
Something that
It's the wedge song again.
something that I noticed since we got back together, you told me, you're like, yeah, I heard our one show, it's on the Stones and Toy YouTube site.
Oh yes,
And I was like, wait, what? We have something on the YouTube site?
we have a
It's-
couple. I didn't know about. I didn't know about some of the other things.
Yeah,
But speaking of Motley Crue and Tommy Lee,
Exactly.
his upside down drum solo that failed on New Year's is on the Stones in the Toy YouTube channel,
So I was just gonna say, so we have these videos up, right?
and that's the only one I knew that we had.
the one video that you just mentioned, right? Motley Crue, Sleep Train, which was badass.
No, that was at the Staples Center.
Well, it says Sleep Train on here. I don't know why it says Motley Crue Sleep Train
because it was at the
but-
Staples Center.
Yeah.
But,
But anyway, so we have that on there. We have, I don't know what this little video is with my
no,
daughter.
the Sleep Train was the drum solo, and then the Staples Center one was when he was upside down and his system failed.
You're right. That's right.
So yeah.
Okay. So we have those two videos.
Right.
Between those two videos, we've had 107 views.
Awesome.
107 views.
Only 999,893 more to go before we get that internet money.
We got to get the internet money. Well, here's the thing.
Check it out, people.
Here's
Look at
the-
that video.
Here's the thing is I didn't realize, first of all, that we even had this still up till you brought it to my attention. So then when I went on here to start prepping for putting our new show back together,
Right.
I found that we had another video that's up here.
Which I didn't know that was up there.
And this is the best video. And you know how I know it's the best video? It's been viewed 41,000 fucking times.
I'm almost a YouTuber.
41,000 times.
That's crazy.
We don't do anything good enough for 41,000 views.
Not at all.
But you, my buddy, seem to have done something really wonderful for us to get 41,000 views on one 9-minute video. And you know what?
I'd have to say though that in all fairness,
Yeah.
that one of those views is now me.
Okay.
And I would have to also say that the narration and the commentary going along and the interview process that was going along with that video really is key to that video.
Well, here
It truly is key to that video.
I wasn't gonna do it, but I have to do it now. We're gonna listen to it. We have to listen to it. Okay. So let me kill my music here. We don't need Foo Fighters in the background.
No.
Is it gonna work?
It's called science.
Yes. I'm
This is a
conducting.
scientific experiment.
This is
an
also
experiment.
and this is also Fat
Yes.
Toy.
So yeah, first of all, yeah, this is what I could call him fat ass.
Yep.
And it
I
actually-
didn't realize how fat I was
It
until
really
I watched this.
It worked. I know. Look at you got like double chins on your knees, bro.
I know, dude.
But
It's
anyway,
bad times.
But so for just a little context, folks, the video that I'm talking about is we did this video at the Toys Apart. No, this is
Yeah, no, that's my apartment. That's my apartment in Folsom.
Are you sure? Because
I'm
that
positive.
looks like my frame right there. With,
No.
Okay.
No,
But
that's my
that's your
my
couch.
couch. And
Yeah,
then when
okay.
I walk in the kitchen, you'll
All right.
see it.
So this is this is where the stairs fell and killed somebody.
Yep.
So if you guys remember the falls.
Yes. No, that was their sister station.
Yeah, but- yeah.
that was just
But you were on
inappropriate.
TV.
Yes, I was.
So anyway, we did this video smoking salvia, and I titled the video "How Salvia is Shit." Okay, and
Unfortunately, this is part 1 of 2, but I've retardedly erased part 2.
I know way better. I know it was.
I agree.
But the rest of the title is completely stoned and trying salvia for the first time at age 38.
Yes.
Okay, so here we go. This is, I guess it's you and I.
Mm-hmm.
Become retarded.
Yes, I'll have to drive.
All on film.
Yeah. Oh, damn right, dude. Documentary style. I'll use this on Conrad and Jack show. I'll send it in.
This is even before us.
Free plug.
Yep.
All right. So he's hit it full bowl, if I remember, right?
No, not yet. It was just a little bit. First.
No. We'll scramble your voice. That's it.
No, I want pixels. It's the only way it's gonna make chicks like me.
You want pixies?
So I got pixelated. I got a pixelated girl.
You want a pixelated girl? You're, I can't believe it.
God, that tastes like shit.
And this is the problem that I'm having. We're smoking something that tastes like shit, and I've yet to see you like escaping to Narnia or anything. Or maybe he is right now. I don't know.
No, I'm trying.
He's trying. He wants to.
I'm trying to make it happen.
This is the worst way to trip.
I'm gonna lay on the floor. Be like, why is this floor?
Why is this floor
Go.
leg here?
Okay.
Why is the floor underneath? Oh, that's because I'm not. So that brief pause that you heard, there was nothing there. the toy was sitting on the couch with his like eyes, what in my opinion looked like they were rolled into his head, but he was squinting and thinking.
Yep.
But he was also squashed down on the couch. If you were looking at it, if you go watch the video, it looks like he's like taking a shit. He's thinking so hard.
I really was putting my efforts into it.
And that's what I thought. Oh, we're gonna lose him. He's gonna go.
Yep.
And then he's like, no,
No,
sorry, can't
didn't
do it.
happen.
Can't do it.
Why is the floor as low as I can go?
Well, you're not in hell yet, dude. Fucking rush it.
No shit.
All right, so another
Patience.
hit. Yeah,
So
another
this
hit.
is fucking. You're pretty much clearing this bowl, right?
Sorry.
No, I don't
All
care.
for me.
Give a fuck, dude. I don't give two shits. I think it's depressing that right now I feel like I'm out $35.
Oh, it still costs 35, right?
Yeah, I think so.
It'd be much better if you
I gave you some money.
Oh, that's right. You did give me some money. You sounded really sound like something's wrong with you.
So you're loading another bowl. It did sound like there was a little hiccup there from you.
Tripping balls from Salvia. You shouldn't be able to pack a bowl right now. This is the problem that I have with this stupid thing. And read the package. It says incense. So we're smoking
incense.
We're smoking incense. We're smoking your
Oh,
mom's
dude, it's my favorite
potpourri.
It's my favorite incense. Cow shit.
Cow shit.
I love
Yeah.
cow
Can
shit.
we
That
fill-
is my favorite smell. Please fill up my living room.
That's so true.
So much so
It
that
really
every
is.
time I breathe in, all I can taste is fucking
Well,
manure.
but that's only because you smoked manure.
Until-
So you
until-
actually have tiny particles of
It's Labrador,
cow
man.
shit in your fucking mouth right now.
Hey, man, this is Labrador, man.
No, but the best part is the reveal was I finally figured out what it tastes like.
Yeah. Hey, I had to follow my dog.
That
around
looks
for
like
2
half
weeks,
of that
man.
gram. Please hold that satchel up.
Okay.
That's
God.
about half of that gram.
So we had a gram.
Okay,
we're down to
well,
half a
If
gram.
this don't fry us fucking noggin, I don't know what will.
And you put it pretty much all down.
The bowl
Yeah.
was kind of dipped down and I filled it in.
Yeah.
Flat, and then I just pounded it up. So it made it.
Well,
So
You
I mean, you
sound
sound a
really
little
stoned.
stoned.
I
Jinx.
feel stoned and I feel like kind of smiley, but I'm
Yeah.
not like.
But you're not
Whoa, I'm
tripping it. Not yet.
Nobody's he's taking
You know
another
what'd be
big fat
funny
rip.
is
Yep.
that if it takes like 15 minutes for it to kick in, and this whole time you're just piling this on, and then in 15 minutes,
Oh wow, that's a good hit.
I think we hit the mother load right
I
here.
lost my voice there for a second, and I was making a very high pitched
I can
laugh.
place the taste.
Oh, is this like Jenny's asshole or something?
As I was inhaling, it changed from cow manure.
Oh.
Slightly.
Yes.
To it's the little fish food.
Yes.
place. When you open up the can
And you
of fish flakes,
accidentally inhale the air
yeah,
that comes out of
air
it.
that comes out, that's what just came through.
So you're eating fish food.
No, either fish food
You're
or
gold.
cow shit.
You got gold flakes.
Gold
Got
flakes.
some fish flakes. Don't we have some fish flakes over there? How are you feeling?
Almond.
Fine, but
Your eyes look faded,
do they?
like super faded.
Fucking bugger.
Fucking
I would totally
bugger.
watch this movie up until that part right there.
Please take two. Hey, we can edit that shit out, dude.
I've been promising
I
that
have
for
no
years,
idea.
apparently.
I know, right?
Any more deep dark secrets you want to tell me on film right now?
Yeah.
That puked on a
See
fucking.
what other bodies
wait.
without becoming pornography.
He was 15 minutes into his fucking his hang gliding experience, which was supposed to go for an hour. He yacked. And this
I
is
feel
a
really
guy
bad.
who was on
I
a
forgot
fucking
about that. I feel
helicopter
bad for the
for a
person underneath me.
living. Awesome.
about that. I
Pretty
forgot
awesome.
about that.
I'm very proud to be his friend.
Still are.
Yep, hell
And then
yeah.
The instructor slightly patted him on the shoulder and said, "It's okay.
It's okay, little boy.
It's okay, little boy. Are you okay?"
Now you're rocking back and forth.
Maybe he's starting to. No, he's just checking the ground.
He's doing
actually
calisthenics.
No,
fine.
it's
Could you
not-
drive me to the park right now, though? Let's put it into perspective. Let's try a couple things.
I think I need to get up and start moving around.
Can you get up and get me something to drink? Could you make that task? Could you make that task happen?
That's it.
That was the end of part one.
That
So
was
yes,
it.
he made me his bitch and made me go get something to drink for him.
And
So
if I remember
did.
correctly, you went and you got me a glass of water.
Yep.
And you came back, and then I asked you to get up and do something else, which you did.
Right.
And then you came back and you sat back down, and then
I said, you know what? If we're gonna do this, you might as well fucking do it. You got to
got
get the bong.
right?
And at the time, I think it was a 2-footer or
Oh,
something.
yeah.
It was a good sized bong.
Oh, it was a
but-
2-footer.
And yeah, we packed that thing straight salvia, man. And
That's when the fun started.
that's when it happened. And unfortunately, I was trying to be covert and
Oh.
hide the video from an album, and I deleted it. And then
Oh, is
it
that
all
what happened?
Yeah, and it all fucking disappeared.
Okay. Well,
And
that's
unfortunately,
acceptable.
it was as you described it when we were talking about it. I felt like I was an inside of an egg beater, a rubber like the whole world was rubber,
And it was ticking.
right? And it was slowly ticking around. But by the time it hit like 6 o'clock, it would reset
Yeah.
and then start again, And then I just started
The
laughing.
stoner exhibits an inability to communicate effectively.
Exactly, because at that point, then I just started laughing, and I got a 10-minute case of the giggles.
Oh yeah.
And it wasn't even like, and you were trying to tell me shit that was funny just to keep it going. And it wasn't even that. It wasn't that there was anything necessarily
No.
funny. It was just like I had the giggles. And
You
it was
couldn't
one of those
stop.
I could not stop.
All right. So
And so the second video would have been like, oh wait, it's not shit.
well, that's the funny thing. So that video that we just listened to, pretty much in its entirety,
Right.
it has 41,000 views.
Yeah, and they have no idea what happened afterwards.
That's what I'm saying. What do you think? That video would have gotten, double that.
Yeah.
And that video there got 176 thumbs up. Okay. 70 people said fuck that and thumbed it down, but
Okay.
170 some odd people liked that video.
That's fucking retarded.
It is fucking crazy
That
to
is
me,
ridiculous, dude.
So
when you sent me the picture of that, it just showed 41K. I was like, no fucking
there's
way.
no way. That's a typo.
Yeah.
And I pull it up and it says 41,036
Whatever it was.
or whatever.
Yeah, that's
Fucking
nuts.
crazy. So here's the goal. The goal now is that we got to score some salvia,
Yep.
which I understand
Is-
now in California is
It's difficult to
banned.
find.
It's a banned substance now.
There's ways to find it.
Okay, it's not okay. Listen,
It's not out of the realm of possibility.
we're gonna find ourselves some salvia.
But if you know anyone that happens to
Yeah.
have some, then we'd be more than happy to take it off your hands.
Okay, brother.
There you go.
But we're gonna do it on the show. We're not gonna do it on that. We're gonna do it on the show. We're gonna do it live. And I think the way I'm gonna set this up is I'm gonna give you a baseline quiz.
Okay.
Okay. And we'll pick some music. I think probably the best thing, like a Foo Fighters or a
Pearl Jam,
Pearl
or a Crew
Jam,
or something
yeah,
like that.
Crew. And just get in, ask you some baseline questions. Load up the bong. Have you just clear a couple of full loads. Wait till the giggle set in.
Right.
And then I want to ask you the same set of 10 questions and see if you can even answer them.
Yeah.
Even though you know the answers.
Yes.
I think it'll be good fun.
I think that could be good fun as well.
I think
don't
that's
remember
what we should do.
Now, remember the time that I introduced it to somebody else's girlfriend, and she didn't enjoy it very much. But that second time, I had the same egg beater experience, kind of, but I was going in a different direction. I was going forward and backwards,
Yes.
not side to side. And
you bring up some
but
shit.
I don't remember if I got the giggles that time or not. I don't think I did.
I don't recall, but I remember that incident. And there's some stuff we just gotta stay just buried.
Yeah, absolutely.
That
that
shit
just
was
popped
fucking
into my
hilarious,
head
though.
though. That shit
That
was funny.
shit was fucking hilarious. All right, well, hey, dude, I appreciate you guys chiming in tonight on the Stones Radio Networks.
.com.
Yeah, .com, Mixler app, iTunes, YouTube, Facebook, Twazzle, the phone number. I don't know. You just whatever you
Call
want
and
to
leave
do.
a message, please. We would love that.
Yeah, you know what? A message wouldn't be half bad.
No, that
It
would
wouldn't
be
half
awesome.
bad. You guys, you could win a prize. The next person that calls and leave us a message, you win a prize. I will give you something. I'm not sure what.
We'll find something cool though.
It'll be something off of these walls. I'll just give you something off the walls.
Potentially.
Okay.
Potentially.
Well,
I don't know.
I mean, you don't get the pick.
You don't get the
I
Will,
get the pick.
You don't get the Will
Okay?
Clark card.
I got some pictures back there that are hand drawn that I don't really need and marker.
I mean,
I think that other one up above the Potter's.
you want my credentials of ministry?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. By the way, anybody out there listening, if you need somebody to marry you, hire me. I'm
Why not?
cheap, easy, and a lot of fun.
There you go.
All right. So
I'll even DJ something for you too.
I could do that. I'll bring my buddy Toy here, and he could. He'll be your usher.
Sure. I'll help all of everybody sit down wherever they want to.
That's the kind of usher I was thinking.
Oh, okay.
All right. So anyway, thank you guys for listening tonight, dude. Did you have a song that you wanted to go out on tonight by any chance?
You know, nothing really in particular came to
No?
mind today.
Okay.
I was thinking about a couple of things, but nothing in particular. So if you're in
Well-
the mood for something, then let's do it. Otherwise, let's go with some Pearl Jam
I
or
was just
some
gonna say.
variety. You know, I mean, I'm always good with some PJ.
Let's see what we got coming up. Oh, well, then this is what you get, buddy.
Oh, it had to be the ballad, huh? That's all good.
Yeah. Well, I mean, let me see. See anything else right off the top? Nope.
You got Monkey Ranch right there?
No.
Oh, is that Possum Kingdom?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Toadies. Let's go out on the Possum Kingdom.
Okay.
That's far more upbeat. It's about love and vampirism and all that good stuff. Living on forever. So
All right. Well,
that's
here
what
we
we like around here is peace and love. This is about heartbreak and sadness, and I can't deal with that.
go.
now.
Heartbreaking sadness.
I'm in too good a mood for Black.
Yeah.
So
Buddy.
there it is.
Here you go. All right, guys.
Fantastic.
Thank you for listening, and check us out next Tuesday. I think. What's next Tuesday? Before we get out, let's just real quick. Hold on. Next Tuesday. Next Tuesday will be the last show before I'm gone for a week.
For the vacation.
Yeah, so better be with us next Tuesday.
Absolutely. Good night, everybody. We love you. Practice love and peace to one and all. And if you happen to be a vampire, spread the love.
Well, goodbye. Just don't think it hasn't been a little slice of heaven, because it hasn't.
I'll not be a gentleman.